See how the timing works out with the other players. If we bring somebody here to the podium, if we just have them open and or out and take them there.
All right, I thought we had a tremendous team effort today, and just really in all three phases of the game, I thought our team really played well. Obviously, we made some mistakes out there today, but the way we recovered, the way we played, the way we pulled for each other, I was impressed with, and that's the way we practiced all week. So proud of those guys for that. And I thought, the defense kind of set the tone for the day. We gave up ball, we gave it up in that first series, and they got down there inside the 5-yard line. We stepped up and didn't give them any points. And so that kind of set the tone for the day, and everybody responded to that. So proud of them.
Larry, does this kind of show the potential you guys have when you put it all together in all three phases?
Yeah, I think we can still play a lot better than we played, but I am proud of the fact that we did play a complete game. And we've made game-changing plays on special teams. Offensively, we did a nice job at times. Defensively, we stiffened up when we needed to and created some takeaways, and so it was a good team effort.
Coach, you said all along that you would never take Marquise's running away from him. But would you say now that you're clearly a better team when he is running the football, kind of designated runs too, not just messed up plays?
Yeah, well, those weren't designated plays. Actually, the reads for him, and I mean he reads it, and if he decides to pull it, he pulls it. And there was probably one time where he didn't get it that he pulled it. He got a little greedy there, but we've always said he can beat you with his arm or he can beat you with his legs, and he knows he's going to get a few of those opportunities in the game. And it was like before, the game, I just said, hey, when you do run to score. Don't just run to get a first down, run to score. And now I would like for him to just dip out of bounds out there on the long one, but we talked about that afterwards. But that's just his mentality. So I'm not going to take that away from him.
Did you sense frustration lift off of Ryan after the 71-yard return?
No, I think he was more frustrated there because he didn't score and he knows he should have. I mean, that probably frustrated him more. He would have probably been real frustrated if he doesn't get the 80-whatever yard, So but he has been frustrated. I mean, today though, he got opportunities to return balls. I mean, there were not a lot of hang time on those balls, and those other 10 guys were doing a great job up front, and so he had some opportunities today.
Ground game looked more like it did in the first game. Looks like you guys got some of that stuff on the line worked out.
Yeah, we did. We knew that they were going to move a lot up front. So the first thing you do as an offensive lineman when there's a lot of movement and twisting and angling and all those things is to kind of come off tentatively. And so Cap just said, hey, he challenged him, just be aggressive. Come off the ball, trust what you do. If they slant or beat us every once in a while, it happens, we'll live with it. But we didn't want them to, be tentative all day. So they did. They came off the ball, they hit people in the mouth, and the running backs ran hard.
3 games in, it's clear that Nick Weiler has got something going here. It was not just like a one-game thing. At what point did you sense he was capable of kicking like this?
Really, I sensed it last year. We just didn't get it last year, but it was there. I mean, he's had the talent. The confidence was the issue last year, and now this year he's full of confidence. Full of confidence. He feels good. He's healthy. He just feels good about the way he's hitting the ball. He had the one kickoff that he doesn't want, but he hit the ball really well today. And I tell you what, I bet you he would tell you the 48-yarder he didn't really hit it well. He put it through the uprights, but he's just got a lot of confidence right now. And I don't really say much to him. I didn't say much to him last year, so I don't say much to him this year. I don't say much to those specialists. Let them do their job.
Looks like he can tackle too, Coach.
Yeah, he made a great tackle on the kickoff. You see him down there? Did a heck of a job. We don't really want him having to do that, but I can promise you he's not scared.
You guys had 3 passes broken up in the end zone today. I wondered how you felt your secondary played. This is their first kind of test of a team that can throw around a little bit.
Yeah, because Lunt's a good quarterback. I mean, he can spin it. He's when they spread you out in their 10 personnel, he can throw the ball around really well. I thought the guys responded pretty well. A little less than 200 yards passing. I mean, you do that now. You're this day and age, you're doing some good things.
Is the secondary the most improved position group from last year? At this point?
I don't know. That's hard to say because it doesn't just happen with the secondary. I mean, you got to get some pressure up front. You can't cover forever. I mean, so I just say as a defense, our guys have improved overall.
What effect did MJ Stewart's interception in the first quarter have on the overall momentum of the game?
That's big. I think we only got 3 points out of that. Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was disappointing, but big. Anytime we get a takeaway, that's huge. I mean, because that's a big key to victory for us, is for our defense to create more than 2 takeaways. And, you know, so for him to do that, you know, I'd love for him to score one of these times. I mean, the guy used to, when he had the ball in his hands in high school, he was special. You know, I've got to get him back where he feels like he can do that.
This is your first win in a number of tries against a non-conference team from a power conference.
How many tries?
I think it's 5.
Okay.
Is there anything, you know, any boost of confidence you can point to from winning a game against a team from one of the major conferences in a game like this? I
think every time you win, it's a boost of confidence. Doesn't matter who you play. I mean, that's kind of, we really don't look at it, guys, as you know, who we're playing each week. It's the next game is the biggest game we've got. I mean, we really do. I know y'all think that's coach speak, but that's the way we coach. That's the way our kids, we try to get them to believe. Because if we don't, they'll be like fans and everybody else. They'll be up and down, you know, and I don't want that. I want them to approach the game every day the same way. And if we can do that every week, we'll be okay.
That said, it has been a while since you guys had a game like this clean and this dominant. Can this be a turning point? Kind of?
I hope so. I mean, just like every game that we've had for the previous 2 games, you know, you want our guys to learn from everything that happens in the game. I hope we can learn from what happened in this game. When we come back to practice, I expect us to approach it the same way we did the last week and the week before that. We're going to get the corrections made. We're going to learn from it. Hopefully we don't make those same mistakes and we become even better, because the team's got a lot of potential.
Did you have a chance to speak with Quinshad Davis after the record you set?
Not really on the sideline. I don't want to say too many good things on the sideline. So, but in the locker room I did. I mean, that's pretty cool. We've been playing ball around here for a long time, right? A long time. I mean, anybody in here was alive when we started? So, and to own a record like that, that's pretty cool.
How did he feel? Was there any emotion?
He's proud. I mean, and all the guys are really proud for him. I mean, you know, Quinshad Davis is a team guy. He's the epitome of a team guy. I mean, there's been a bunch of games where he could have broke that record and he hadn't. Never said a word. Didn't care. That's not been his #1 thing, is to go break the record. His #1 thing is to win football games. And I'll tell you that more impressive to me was the one pass on 3rd down that got tipped and he knew he was going to get hit. He knew it was coming, and he made the catch and got picked up the 1st down. That was a big play for me.
Is there a special connection between you and him? You came in, and your staff came in when he was your first class.
Quinshad, you know, we laugh all the time, and I give him a hard time about it because I can remember recruiting him. Yeah. Could never get him on the phone. Never. And I'd get his mom every once in a while, and she'd say, "Coach, he's sleeping." I'm like, nobody can sleep that much. It's not possible. Now that he's been here, he can. And he does. When he gets a break, he's sleeping. That's what he does. He hasn't changed either. And you know, his mom, his grandmother, they're wonderful people, and yes, we do have a great connection.
Anybody else?